think we're live. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're live. Say hello, everyone. Well, not everyone's here. Hi, everyone. So far, we have Feared, who's going to be a little bit late. We have Fabio, who's here. And we have Rhino, who's here, but his camera's broken. Still. Speak of the devil, there's Feared. For those of you that don't know, I'm still recovering from being sick, so I feel wonderful, but we're going to muscle through it because the holidays and stuff.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, okay. Sorry, my Discord is acting up, like, I'm talking, but I don't see my little bubble around my face show up, so
It's lighting up.
not on my screen.
That happened to Rhino yesterday, too. Rhino, how did you fix that?
I didn't. It still does it.
Oh,
Oh, it's just
And
working
then-
now. No, it's just working. I didn't fix it. It just started working.
okay.
Yeah, and then, like, right now my bar, like, it says voice connected and it's in green, but the little bar next to it, completely empty.
Hmm.
And I had problems last night, too. So, if you all of a sudden cannot hear me, I don't know what to say.
I'll do this on the camera.
I can't see you on camera at the moment, so that doesn't matter.
There's another flaw.
Well, I mean, if we can't hear her, it doesn't mean she can't hear us. We'll just tell her that we can't hear her.
That's true.
You'll tell me that you can't hear me, but I can't hear you.
Well, I mean, that's if you can't hear us. I would think that all of a sudden a long period of silence would make you question things.
All right. Also, tonight I'm probably going to play on Push to Talk only because I still have coughing fits.
You got the sniffles.
Or you
no,
just don't do that.
Coughing. I wish I had the sniffles. I have every now and then I have a sneeze. English.
What is that?
Words are hard. Every now and then I'll have a sneezing fit.
Oh,
Or
those are
you
the
fit
worst
it.
because then like you'll end up biting your tongue, and that's like ouchies.
I've never bitten my tongue while sneezing.
Never?
Never.
Oh.
Ever. In fact,
I've done that a few times. It fucking hurts.
I'm like Calvin. I stifle a sneeze trying to blow my shoes off. So
I decided to give the camera another shot, even though it wasn't working earlier, and it just started working.
Oh my god, that hat! You need to green screen something on your forehead.
Well, that's why I got it because it matches green screens. Yeah.
Oh my god! Yay!
just have a little beholder like follow your head.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, it matches the chroma key for my stream too, so I can make my whole head disappear if I want to.
That's amazing. I love it. Oh wait, let me turn on the push to talk before I like start coughing again.
Too late, you're already coughing. I hear it.
I know. I'm trying to get rid of it. Also, though, remind me because since everybody has stopped using push to talk, I forget to push the button now.
So if I hear a long pause of silence, it's either Havoc forgot to press the button or my Discord failed.
That or like if you see my lips moving and no sound
like that.
Like that. If you see that, that was me forgetting to push the button. Or like I just said it.
This is gonna be an interesting night.
Oh yes, it's gonna be fun.
Question is, will Havoc be able to stay for keep it going for the whole time?
Yeah, so one of the things that happens is if I stay sitting vertically for too long a period of time, I start getting nauseous. I don't know where the hell that came from.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah, he's pregnant with a virus. It's growing inside him.
I thought that described like all pregnancy.
That technically does, in fact.
It does. Well, technically, we're not growing a virus. We're growing a parasite.
A parasite, yeah.
Well, no.
But yes, technically speaking, yes.
So
technically, it's a fucking parasite.
So you guys know I had the surgery, the surgical hernia, right? So they fixed that, but they botched it so that the wire mesh that they put
They did
inside,
what?
they
They
botched it.
fixed it and they fucked it up.
Well, they fixed it, but for some strange reason, I was able to rip the wire mesh in half, like right down the middle. So it has to be fixed again. I actually am seeing, getting a second opinion because this is going to be my 6th surgery for the same thing. And I'm starting to think that my surgeon might not have all the answers.
7 times the charm. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
And if they're using a fucking wire mesh, they should be using a flex mesh.
Well,
Reviews happen. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what the hell it is. But now they want to use bovine, like a bovine leather material. Now, to me,
You mean a cow?
Yes, I just heard football.
Did you tell them that's a bunch of bullshit?
Well, no, I was like, you want to put a patch of football skin inside of me, and they were like, yeah. But
sounds legit. Sounds absolutely surgically, medically legit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. What did bother me though is they want to cut the muscles along the sides so that it can't pull the leather apart, so it has time to heal. At my age, cutting muscles, right, does not sound like something I want to endure.
At my age. Because you're so old.
Well, if I was 21 years old, I'd be like, all right, it'll heal. You know, I'm young. No, those days are gone. Like, you cut me, that's just never gonna heal again. I'll be dead before it heals.
Probably.
So again, that's why I'm going to get the second opinion. But I'm hoping
you die from this surgery or from not having the surgery.
Well, I know because
are you gonna die from not having the surgery?
I can. And like when you said, "Am I pregnant?" and I looked down, it's because you remember the scene in Aliens right before the chest buster comes out of his chest, like that his.
No.
Okay. Do any of you remember that
scene?
No.
How do you not know that? Like, remember that?
Because I've never actually seen the movie.
But, excuse me?
I've never.
I no longer want to be. I no longer want to be a part of this group.
We have to kill you.
We're about to die anyways.
So
right. I think I'm already dead. So
you're not dead. Relax.
It doesn't matter.
All right, patience. Anyway, so the chest buster scene. Anybody else who have seen it? You guys have seen it. All right. When the chest buster is starting to punch out, the stomach swells up. That's what my stomach looks like right now. So I feel like I'm about to give birth to a chest buster.
Fun.
I don't like it. And you could tell it's like I have a tumor. I'm growing a tumor. So yes, I am pregnant.
It's not a tumor. It's your small intestines falling out through the muscular wall of your stomach.
No, actually, because the half of mesh that's intact is still holding that in. It's just because it's ripped in half and not taut anymore. It's all kind of bundled up, creating like a bulge.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like when you see someone break a hole in a spaceship and they start getting sucked out the hole in the spaceship.
Okay. Anyway,
nope,
so that's enough conversation. I'm glad we all caught up. I'm sick. You guys are healthy. And that's enough real life for now. Let's go into game.
I mean, healthy is totally subjective, especially when you talk about mental health.
Oh, no. We're not even going to go there. Because, like, this last couple of weeks have been horrible, and I'm already, like... Yeah, no. Anyway, moving on. Game. So, everybody roll a d20, except for you, Fabio.
I don't want... Wait a second. Why does he get a pass?
Because he's done the last two.
Recaps. Where's my dice mod?
Did you get a new dice, drummer?
Ah, low.
No.
I'm so jealous of her dice. I still haven't gotten them. I don't know why. All right.
No, I just colored in that color. Yeah.
Okay, drummer. Give me what you remember of last week.
I was passed out on the floor.
Wait, it wasn't last week either. The week before.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Last session.
Last week he could have been, passed down the floor. That's totally, your prerogative.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, though, why don't you introduce yourself to the watchers? And if nobody's watching, those people who might watch later on the recording. Because I'm getting better at saving them and not forgetting.
Deleting them?
I've only
watch him forget. Watch him forget this one. So he's gonna make us do this, and he's gonna forget.
Well, see,
That's
what
very
I really
possible.
would like to do is, make the short recap clips, but he doesn't want to. So, I mean,
darling, I have barely been able to stay awake for the last 20 days.
I am drummer. That's who I am in this campaign. I am the halfling bard. And
halfling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a halfling.
I always forget that part.
Why did you make me question that? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yes.
The fact that you have to double check makes it even better.
Yeah, you made me doubt myself. We spent the last time running for our lives out of the castle, all the way around. I managed to get the hobgoblins to start fighting the goblins, and they started killing each other. Then we kept running around, and as we got around to the other side of the castle, that's where we saw Glassstaff and made his escape more difficult, but he still managed to keep going. As Guitarist was chasing off after him, and Fabio was trying to talk Guitarist from not chasing him because Fabio was under his spell. And there goes Guitarist's Discord. See, stop breaking things. You can't have nice things. And during that, we had another hobgoblin who decided to not be involved in all the fun fighting, chase us down. He ended up, I don't know if he was the one who downed me, but someone downed me. And then all the noise and everything going on had the wolf come out, which the wolf died, which belongs to King Grawl. And now he's mad at Fabio, I think. And I have just a bunch of people sitting next to me, and I'm playing dead on the ground and hoping that they don't notice that I'm actually alive again. I think that's where we left off.
That pretty much, yes. So wait, we can't hear guitars now?
She just said that there goes her thing. I don't know. I can't hear her if she's talking.
Oh, she'll have to go after Fabio. Fabio, say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
All right, that's enough.
I'm Fabio.
No.
I am the lead singer of this beguiling band of beautiful bards traveling the Tribor Trail, just trying to get our manager back. Good old Daddy Rockseeker, who, well, we're pretty sure he's in this castle because, few goblins told us, and we just saw Glassstaff, which we know had him at one point. Then I got charmed by Glassstaff. His staff was just so magnificent, I couldn't look away. I'll never live it down now. I'm the charming one of this group, and I got charmed. For shame. However, now that we have successfully ran around the castle, waiting for our reinforcements to arrive, we shall bring the reign of King Krull to an end. Do I need to fill more dead space?
Well,
no, we were anticipating to hear talking.
Yeah, I was expecting her to speak, chime in.
No, I think if I remember where we left off, I still had an action held. If they got out of sight of striking distance from me, I was going to attack.
So we ended at the top of the round.
Yeah.
So we'll just be going down the list. But I don't know like what we're gonna do with guitarist.
So
So
we can't have nice things.
So I am going to remind you guys that these colored circles. So our party of adventurers has gone off the map. So this black circle up here, this is Blackstaff. This is the beginning of the forest line. This line here. This purple line is actually guitarist who chased after Blackstaff into the woods, and then this blue circle is Fabio, who is trying to make it back towards the castle. The reason they are using circles out there is because it's a pain to drag the actual tokens off the actual map. And
I don't think it's a pain.
I didn't feel like going through the process, so we cheated. The fact that we're fighting outside into this grassland is just not most people do this, but it is what it is.
So you didn't have to you make Blackstaff run. That's all I gotta say. He could have stayed and take that butt whooping.
Would you?
No, I'm probably not going to do it right now.
I mean, he's a wizard. He's not stupid. I mean, yes, he's going to retreat when things do not go in his favor. You're just mad because you guys haven't been able to catch him. He's a slippery little sucker.
I got his horse. That was good. That was hilarious.
That was a good one. So now, we're waiting to see if Fury can actually fix her Discord because it keeps dropping her out. If she can't, this is going to be a difficult playthrough.
I mean, she's already chasing Blackstaff. She can go do that off screen.
Oh.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Did your Discord settings rearrange? Maybe completely closed down Discord? I have no idea.
I think maybe that's what she did.
I mean, yeah, it took a little bit longer this last time, so probably.
I could probably enable her sound through video, but I don't know how it sounds.
Hello.
Oh, there she goes.
Ah! She did see you mentioned being on camera, and she's like, absolutely not.
Right?
What?
She disappeared.
Wait, can you not hear us?
No, I can hear y'all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, but I was asking about what about camera?
No.
He said he was mentioning about you using the camera and him turning on the sound that way, and then all of a sudden your sound worked, and I'm like, you mentioned cameras, and she's like, absolutely not.
Yeah, it was because video has an option for sounds. I was thinking maybe we could route you through there. And yes, and as soon as I said it, your sound came on. So quick, before your sound goes away, introduce yourself and say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people. I'm Period Fade. I am a variety streamer who just recently got affiliated with Twitch. I have fun sub badges and emotes, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But I am a variety streamer. I like to do spooky games, comfort games, and puzzle games.
And games where she can yell at me.
Mostly, yes. But I'm also playing a human bard, and I think last time I died a few times. I was on the ground, and then I got up, and then I was on the ground again. It was very confusing.
You're not even hurt.
Yeah, last round you took 0 damage. How did you die from that?
Wasn't that? Oh, wait. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
Yeah, you're thinking of the game where I died like 4 times. We play a game on Friday with our friend Rob Tui, and I was sick.
I played too much.
So I've been sick. But I did watch the replay of the game. My character died like 4 times.
The hilarity of it all.
No, it's not nice. I was very upset. I'm like, again? Rob is not allowed to play my character anymore, ever.
And I'm not going to do it either.
And then he bitched about my character sheet. You just leveled up. Of course I don't have new spells. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, that's my rant for today. And Rob, if you see this, yes.
Why don't you just say, hey, fuck you, Rob?
Yeah, I guess I could have said that too, but...
It's the quicker way to say things. Just fuck you, Rob.
It's just not as polite, I guess.
Who cares about being polite? It's all about getting your point across, being right, and telling Rob to go fuck himself.
All
You
right.
know,
I
you
didn't
get
have to
away
be
with
so
that because you
complicated.
have you know you can get away with what I can't, right?
I could get away with murder if I wanted to.
Right. Rob actually likes you.
Sometimes.
Oh no, he wants to strangle you half the time. I
Oh,
understand why, but because
Oh.
you are you,
Oh, yeah.
you get away with a lot more than I could possibly get away with Rob. You and Robin.
Because we got tits.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said it and not me. Anyway, moving on. Let's start playing. Okay, so we're at the top of the round. Wait, Fabio, do you have anything you want to add? Good. All right. So, there is a goblin number 2 here. I don't know where he is.
Are you losing our goblins?
Oh no, goblin number 2 is one of my goblins.
Oh, okay.
For
sorry.
now.
For now.
There's still like
That's
3
fair.
goblins out burying kobolds.
Oh, okay, I see him. All right, yeah,
No,
Goblin 2 is one of those goblins. So he is down by the front door, moving kobolds into the brush. Fabio, it's actually your turn.
Oh.
That's very weak.
Whew. This escalated quickly.
That's your fault.
So
We
I'm
killed the
going
wolf.
to. So I'm going to move my token there because that's where I'd end up if I came back on the map.
Glassstaff is still on the map and he's in front of me?
No.
We
We already went over that.
Oh, yeah, there's my pink circle way above me in the north. In the north
Yep.
darkness.
Yeah, you're way off that map.
Way off the map. That's right. I ran away chasing Glassstaff, your BFF.
Yeah, true. So then from here, I'm going to turn around, look at King Groll, and I am going to do a little speech. The wolf killed the horse. They're trying to get Glassstaff. The whole place has been infected. They've gone mad. Everybody, retreat back here with me. We've got to defend the keep from the insanity.
Who are you yelling that to?
King Groll, because the snarl got dropped right in front of Glassstaff's horse, which is slowly disappearing.
Right.
So I'm trying to totally blame the horse on the wolf.
Okay. Are you using any kind of magic for this?
No, I'm pretty pooched.
He's
Alright.
using
The
his
magic of
pure,
his-
unadulterated charisma.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the
using the
magic of
whole
his
look at
personality.
me as, I announce that, and then I take out my lovely little flute. And, actually, no, I don't take out the flute. I will sing a song with my action.
Okay. So
Okay.
you're basically trying deception. So I need you to roll a deception check, please.
Okay. Plus, I'm going to use that inspiration.
You just got it.
I know.
That's what
So
it's there
useful.
for.
Fair enough. Go ahead. Oh, Jesus.
He can't help you right now.
Oh, I pushed the button when I said that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going through your speech, and then you start singing a melody about how Glassstaff and his horse has killed Snarl's pet. I mean, not has killed Snarl, Grawl's pet. And Grawl is like yelling with rage as he's like listening to your tale, and he actually like stops to listen to what you said, and he snaps a look up towards the forest line where they last saw Glassstaff, and then he turns and looks at the dark elf, and the dark elf just kind of shrugs her shoulders.
He was technically, the dark elf was looking at me.
Right, but Fabio's basically being loud and there's Fury. Just being loud and doing stuff. Anything else, Fabio?
I'm getting attention. Other than that, you want me to sing a line or two of my song?
If you really have one, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll give you back your inspiration if you do.
I'm bribing now.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
I take it back.
With a bow in your hand and rain and death from the sky. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die when your balls hang lower than your bloody trooper boots. Well, the sergeant was the last to charge, the first to hit the ground. Sergeant was the last to charge, the first to hit the ground. Sergeant was the last to charge, the first to hit the ground, and he ain't gonna fight no more. Singing, glory,
All right.
glory, what a hell of a way to die. The bow in your hand, rain and death from the sky. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die when your balls hang lower than your bloody trooper boots. I'll save the other verses for later.
Some of that song, I swear I know, and then there's lines I just know I have never heard, but we're going to go on. All right, so pass your turn. Goblin 1, I know what he's doing. Where is this dude? Somebody is missing. Oh, found him. All right. Glassstaff, who is out here in the woods, is going to basically disappear into the woods again.
When does Vin go?
Vin goes in about 3 more people. Goblin number 3. Goblin number 3 is in the kitchen. I could probably start taking them off the combat tracker, but I don't want to get rid of them. Number 6. All right, so you have been hearing a conversation for the longest time, and you hear like a voice come from the south wall through one of the arrow slits, and you hear, "Oh, look, I can see the king," and then it's followed by a big slap and of another voice saying, "Get back in line." The dark elf,
just the abuse going on everywhere,
is looking at Grawl, looks down at Drummer for a second. Now, I think you rolled last time that you're basically playing dead with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to look back at Grawl and say something. Do any of you speak? Well, I got to go by Grawl. Hold on.
Well, I speak. It's kind of the bardic thing to do.
No. Hold on. Do any of you speak Goblin?
No. Well, she kind of, I mean, guitarist, I guess, slightly understands.
Right. Guitarist, roll me a perception check. She's not
I'm
really.
nowhere near them.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
nowhere
You're out
near
in the
them.
woods. I saw your
That's right.
token. So she is going to speak to Grawl, and she's going to say some words, and she's going to jerk her finger back towards the keep behind her. And in common says, "You should kill him." So her and Grawl are having a conversation. Grawl seems to be enraged. About this time, Vin is going to go. Vin, having nothing else to do, is going to continue to attack Snarl, like shaking him. And Guitarist, it is actually your turn out in the woods.
All right, I am going to see if I can possibly see Glassstaff.
All right. Roll me a perception check. I already know what the DC is.
I want to use my inspiration for this for advantage. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Unacceptable.
As a DM, I would say don't waste it, but go ahead.
She
I
already said
just don't want to not see him. Okay.
I know, but you're gonna be disappointed.
Are you making this like a stupid, impossible DC or what?
No, it wasn't impossible, but it was up there. All right. So there is a glimmer of light to the northwest. Like you see a flash of light.
I will instantly shoot my bow towards that flash of light.
Okay. So basically roll with disadvantage.
Cool.
bright light.
So I'm just gonna drop it on him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Fuck.
Wow. Imagine you to roll 2 20s. All right. So you shoot your bow off in that direction, and you actually see your arrow like ricochet off a couple of trees, and you hear like blasted woman, and then there's like another flash of light.
He can't be doing two flashies.
It's just one spell. He's just not finished.
I was gonna say, well, Fabio flashes all the time. He's quite flashy.
He is
That is
flashy.
true. Okay, hold on. Then I can move.
Yes, you
Trying
can.
to move. Okay, I think that's like 30 feet with the diagonal. Is that diagonal ruling where it takes extra movement to move so many diagonals?
Yeah, the second one costs double. So the first one is
Okay.
5, the second one is 10.
All right, so I think that's it. I think that's as far as I can move.
Okay. All right. So you're basically
hold
hunting.
Hold on.
I haven't
See
ended
what
your
else
turn. I was just saying
okay.
I want to understand what you're doing. So you're hunting for Blackstaff in the ever increasing denser wood.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
can't let him escape.
Okay, that's fine.
Someone has to survive.
That too, yeah. Okay, never mind. I can't take anything else.
You know, there was strategy behind sending the youngest one far away.
All right. This is number 7. Oh, he's over here. He's in the kitchen. All right. Grawl is basically needs to make a decision. And his decision is to kill the dog eating his dog. So this is what you hear, drummer. In his rage, he speaks really broken common. He turns to the 2 hobgoblins and he says, "Kill the dwarf. I will deal with them." And he points to one of them, sends him inside, and he points to the other one and says, "You're with me." And he proceeds to come over to kill Vin.
Not cool.
So he is going to take an attack at Vin with his Morning Star. So let's target Vin, and we'll roll an attack.
You do this. Fitz is gonna have a vendetta against you.
Well, I missed. So Vin actually sees him coming and like backs up and like readies himself, and the two are
Throws the wolf
facing,
body up in the way and like no.
right? But they are faced off with one another. Lucky for Vin, he can't attack twice. Hobgoblin 1 basically salutes and heads inside. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta do his movement. So he'll get to there. Hobgoblin 2 is going to come forward to there. And he's actually looking towards Fabio. And then he will take a step forward and also attack Vin. As he raises up his longsword, you hear no. So he will ready an action. They're not doing it. Rhodey will come running forward. And he is saying something along the lines of, Blonde Boss, we're sorry. I know you told us to stay, but we had a question and we really needed to know. And then he's going to shoot an arrow over your shoulder at Hobgoblin number 2. Why did it not target Hobgoblin number 2? Let's try this again. Yeah, he misses horribly. He's actually seems more intent on talking to Fabio. Toady will actually also come running forward, saying pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you need to settle this for us, boss. We couldn't make it through the camp. And he actually will send the shot at Grawl. Which will hit. All right. So Growl takes an arrow. He's not happy about it. He looks over at the offenders. He's like, "What are you doing? Shoot them!" Talking to the goblins. Drummer, it is now your turn. You have a dark elf who is basically looking at Growl, and in common she says, "Idiot." And she's turning to walk inward, but she hasn't left yet because it's not her turn.
Okay. She's not paying attention to me.
She's not. She's getting ready to walk to the south.
Okay. I'm going to attempt drink a potion on the ground.
You're gonna attempt to what?
Drink a potion while laying on the ground.
Sleight of hand.
All right, so roll me a sleight of hand check because it can't while you start fishing around looking for that potion, she might notice you. She is still standing right there.
I mean, I need to try to get something into myself, or I'm gonna be completely in trouble.
It's gonna be a little hard to hear him because I'm still singing.
Yeah, you're also on 60 feet away. Relax. And it's more him moving around. All right. So you fish out a potion. As you put the potion to your lips to drink it, you see her looking down at you and she locks eyes with you.
I mean, question. The only downside about not seeing it, it wasn't by haps a natural one, was it?
No. I would have told you because you have that halfling thing.
Yeah.
But you did roll. You roll like a single digit.
Okay.
Wait. Does that only work with ones, or does that work with any number
Only
that
with
you choose?
only with
Only
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah. But so it was low enough that she noticed you, but like she didn't stop you or anything. She just, like, as I said, you drink the potion, and as you're drinking it, over the bottle, you could see her lock eyes with you.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Then
Oh my
let me-
god! Totally give her like a little wink and flirt with her.
So it's 2d4 plus healing.
I don't know, what kind of potion did you have?
It's just a potion of healing.
Yeah, it's 2d4
2d4
plus 2. Is it 2? Yeah, 2.
Yes. 7. I'll take it.
Nice.
Where's my health? So I'll be down to 8 wounds. And I guess if she sees me, then I will stand up.
Okay. So you stand up. Let me take the prono off of you.
Because I'm not gonna be, she clearly looked at me. I'm not gonna be like laying on the ground to take a shot.
All right, end your turn.
Again, you could have tried to seduce her.
Yeah, I get that really wasn't in my thought process, but I guess you're technically correct. But
I mean, we're technically bards. Aren't we supposed to be seducing everybody and then some?
I guess. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. So, yeah.
All right. So as you stand up, Hobgoblin number 3 sees you stand up, and he just...
Of course, it's his turn.
And he
next.
shifts from Fabio. God damn it. Why is...
The guy who took me down in one shot before is right after me. He's going to probably do it again.
I have the wrong person targeted. Who do I have targeted here? Oh, I still have Toady targeted. Okay. So Hobgoblin number 3 is going to shift off of Fabio. He's going to turn to fire at you. Which does land a hit in your back. So, like, you stand up and you look at her and you're like, yeah. And all of a sudden you're like, boom, as the air gets knocked out of your back.
He killed me in one shot last time, so chances are good I'm going back down.
Nope, you're still up.
Oh, there goes the whole heal. There's my whole heal.
Sorry. But you're still alive. And
For
then
now.
he is actually going to run up and toss the bow away finally as he pulls out his longsword. Goblin 5. You know, Lupo, I really... Silence! Number 8. Snarl dead. Droop is gonna come wandering up. Now, Droop is not running up like the other two. He's actually aiming and assessing the situation. So he is actually gonna come over here. Whoop! I forgot to do his movement, but that's more than enough. And he is going to look over at Drummer and the Hobgoblin. He's going to decide to shoot at the Hobgoblin. Why did it not target him? Oh, there we go. Oh, he went too far. He's going to have to come back in front. Oof. Not a good shot. Too many things in the way. Droop says something like, yeah, these two idiots want to know who's in charge. Number 4 is over there. Couple two over there. Fabio.
So I'll see drummer get up and give him a little word of healing inspiration. Run!
Did you say run?
Yeah, that's what I said to drummer as my healing word.
Okay.
I just have to say a word.
Is he in range for you to healing word him? Oh yeah, he is.
60 feet.
Yeah, he's right. He's just there. Oof.
Better than nothing.
This is true.
And then take a look at that dark elf. And that outfit is so last season. I can't believe you actually crawled out of that hole wearing it. Vicious mockery.
So I succeeded on my save, but that was mean.
Okay. And then I'll get back over to the goblins here.
Okay.
And so they asked who's in charge.
Yeah, Rhodey and Sodi want to know who's in charge. And as you get closer, you can hear them jabbering, and their jabbering is constant and overlapping. But what you make out is they know that Charlie's in charge, but what happens if Charlie dies? Nobody said which one of them was in charge, and they started fighting over it.
Sounds like a loaded question.
Speaking of which, I didn't put Charlie on the combat. I didn't give him a initiative. Let me
You didn't bring Charlie to the chocolate factory? How dare you?
I did. I forgot to give him. I forgot to take off the skip turn. Okay, he's on there now.
Whichever one of you kills one of them gets to be in charge.
So Rhodey and Toady will look at each other, give each other a nod, drop their bows, pull out their scimitars, and go dashing forward to kill something. Droop actually has to step out of the way because he's like, I'm one of you. And he points as they look at him and, oh yeah, and run off.
Oh my god.
I love our goblins so much. I don't know if I said that recently, but I love them so much.
Okay, that'll... Yeah, that'll be the turn.
Okie dokie.
That will do, dog. That will do. I'm sorry, that will do, pig. That's the line.
Or that'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I'm sure pig was the original line.
It was the original, but then they just used donkey in Shrek.
All right, Glassstaff. You hear finally a neighing of a horse and galloping.
Again?
Oh, yes. It's the last time he could do it. And then galloping. Finally getting the fuck out of Dodge.
So that's an action movement for him, right?
Well, he casts the spell. He jumps up onto the horse. The horse, on its turn, will just gallop away.
Oh, good.
Which means there's a chance she has another shot at him. Or the horse.
There is a chance. There is a slim chance that before the horse... I have to roll the initiative for the horse, so I'm going to do that right now. So the horse is going to go on 12. Oh, fuck. So right after guitarist. So guitarist, you have one shot at finding him. You go on 13.
One opportunity.
So if your perception is high enough, you might get a shot at Glassstaff sitting upon his steed, but that would be the last shot. What I have to look forward to. I should have made myself invisible and just ran away. All right.
All the times I've done Lost Mines, I've never like actually encountered Glassstaff. He's always just disappeared.
Well, it specifically says that he'll keep retreating until like either captured, killed, or he's in the last dungeon. When you guys played last time, you found him in the last dungeon. You just didn't know it was him because you never encountered him before, and he wasn't speaking. Anyway, all right. So that's his turn. Goblin Trays is not doing much of anything because they're in the kitchen. Goblin 6 is, they're still arguing, and they're like, Lupo, I really think we should do something. King Grawl is fighting someone, and you hear silence. The ritual. All right, Dark Elf goes. Dark Elf has been cursed out by Fabio. And you actually...
Feelings were hurt, though. Feelings were hurt. We have to say that.
You actually see her look down at her outfit and kind of like, I got this yesterday. Like, what are you talking about? But with a sneer and a bit of venom, she will turn towards Drummer. And she,
And she will probably kill me.
No. No, she has motives. She's not gonna fight you. She's gonna look at the hobgoblin over your shoulder and be like, I need to see to the dwarf. They're here for the dwarf. Kill him, and she will disengage from you.
I guess it saves me the poor decision of trying to hit her.
Yes. Yeah, that'd probably be a bad idea. But she's going to disengage.
I mean, I would still do it.
I mean, you could still make the attempt. Like, you don't know. Disengaging means that any attack you make at her, she's either blocking or dodging. So that's why you can't hit her when she moves away. So you'll recognize that she disengaged from you, and that's why she didn't run off. She just kind of backed away from you. But as soon as she gets far enough, she'll turn and move with haste because she needs to go kill someone. Vin. Vin has gotten no direction, so he is going to attack King Grawl.
Well, I gave direction earlier.
You gave direction to...
Oh, yeah, when I first came over, I gave direction to everyone to, fall back, but he just didn't do it.
Okay, again, just yelling fall back to everyone, you have to be specific with the dogs. Dog training different from, bar training.
Yeah, but I also fell back. I ran. So I,
I understand what you're saying, but Grawl is trying to kill Vin, and Vin is a little bit... when he is not given specific directions, he will do what's in his best interest, and his best interest right now is to protect himself from Grawl. So he is going to bite at Grawl. As soon as I target Grawl. Yay. Okay.
Same way Tiny died. Oh.
He misses. Guitarist, moment of truth. Hold on. I need to make a roll because I knew what it was last time. I need to make a new roll. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, maybe.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. And?
All right. So you, from where you're standing, you don't see him. You will have to move. But because he is on a horse with flaming hooves, you recognize the flame flicker on the trees, and you're like, he's over there. So you know where he's
Uh-huh.
at, but you have to move to see him.
Okay, so hold on 1 second.
And he's actually over there. I was purposely moving it in the wrong direction to like throw you off.
Alright, so
So you move
I
towards the firelight, and as you round one of the large trees, you see him like basically situating himself on his horse. The horse kind of reins up once, and he's like, "Forward!" What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow, obviously.
All right, roll that attack. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna use some bardic inspiration for a flourish.
Okie dokie.
Which one I'm gonna do? I'm not 100% sure. Um.
Hold on.
Okay.
I have to put a concentration thing on him when he takes the damage to see if the horse fades away again.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't have it be a dex. Oh no, that's skill checks.
Right, it's not. No, it's his horse thing. I just need a
No,
concentration.
no. He still has cat's grace.
Oh, never mind. I'll just roll it manually. I'll go by what you do damage wise.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a mobile flourish, which will cause weapon damage. Weapon deals extra damage equal to my bardic's dice. So that's like what, a D. Oh, and I can also push the target up to 5 feet away from me.
That'd be enough to knock him off the horse.
Plus the number of feet equal to the number I roll on that dice. Okay, so bardic inspiration dice is a D6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
So 4.
4. Okay, so I get to do an extra 4 damage.
Okay.
I got that on there. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Damn. Okay, so he got the extra. He got the 10 damage.
And you moved
And
him
it could've-
9 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So you shoot at him, and he.
And then I can hold on, and then I can immediately use my reaction to move up to my walking speed within 5 feet of my walking speed within 5 feet of the target, to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the target. So he move.
All right. So he's going to go. I'm going to move him 10 feet. So you knock him off his
Okay.
horse. Boom. Now, you shoot him, and it blows him off the horse. Horses are about 6 feet in the air. What happens when you fall 10 feet? Roll a d6. Oof. He takes an additional 5 points of damage. So, as he flies through the air, you watch as his body hits a tree and just crumples to the ground in a very awkward position. The horse kind of rears up, lands back down, like looks over him, and begins to fade away.
Awesome.
Brutal.
And then I use my reaction to get. I'm roughly like what, 10, 15 feet away from him right now.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, so that's all I can do.
Okay. I'm guessing ruffle pockets in the next turn.
Maybe.
I gotta look to see what he has on him. It's in a
I'm
different.
gonna clip the fact that I just murdered Glassstaff.
We'll just-
Finally.
That was good. That
I
was a
mean,
good murder.
Well done.
he died, and I'm contemplating if we're going to get inside fast enough to save the whole person we are even here for.
All right. So King Grawl he's engaged with Vin, but he has just been shot at by one of the goblins. So like he literally stops for a second. He's like, the human, and he points towards Fabio. Kill the female.
Oh, because he has long hair.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're not the first one to think that he's an attractive female.
And then he is going to drop his Morning Star on Vin.
How much damage could that actually do if you just like drop it?
So he doesn't have the surprise attack, so that's minuses the 2d6, but he does have Brute. So with Brute, he does 1 extra dice of damage, so he will do 2d8 plus 2 piercing if he hits.
But you said drop. You didn't say swinging.
No. He has 2d8 just for hitting the Morning Star. Oh, you know what? Yes, he holds the Morning Star over him. He's just like, mic drop.
Drop the
It's
mic.
like a mic drop.
Yeah.
No, he's going to swing it at Vin.
I tried.
That is a hit.
That's unfortunate.
Oof.
Well, it was nice having a dog.
Vin is down in a sickening splatter. Ooh,
I feel like there was
Not just
someone
down,
who-
but instant death, isn't it?
yes. Unfortunately, he does enough damage to instant kill Vin.
Oh man, the goblins are gonna lose their shit.
They already have.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are screaming as they charge Grawl. Hobgoblin number 1. He is... Oh, gotta use his movement because he might not make it. You... Drummer, roll me perception check real quick.
Oh, boy. That's the wrong tab. Perception.
So you vaguely hear something along like, wait, I need to ask him a question. Coming from inside.
Okay.
All right, so Hobgoblin 2 watches Vin get smashed, kind of smiles a little bit, and will proceed to walk. He had his sword, so he is going to walk to meet the rush of the goblins. And he will take a readied action. Rhodey is going to use... So he is going to take his bonus action to disengage. Because he wants to run straight at Grog. So Hobgoblin 2 will actually like take a swing at him with his readied action, but Rhodey kind of just like slides on his knees, pops back up, and runs across and just dives into Grawl.
Who's been giving the goblins power slide lessons?
Well, they have a thing. They have a thing called Nimble Escape, and they just watch their buddy get killed. Unfortunately, that's a miss. Toady doesn't even bother. He will do the same thing just so he can get there. I kind of went wonky just so I can get there, and I actually walked into the damn building. Hold on. So Hobgoblin 2 will take a swing at that one as well, but of course he's not there, so... And he already used his attack. He also misses. Oh, sorry, I pushed the button when I coughed. Kind of defeats the purpose. Drummer, it's your turn.
100%. I need to get inside, but I'm really tired of this guy literally shooting me in the back. So I'm going to try to stab him with the rapier. And I'm going to use my inspiration to do so.
Okay.
Uh,
So give yourself advantage. That is a miss.
Seriously?
Yep. You stab him with your rapier, and your blade actually hits his metal armor and like bends away.
It's good to know that I'm going to die on really advantage and just still a crap roll, and I'm going to die because of it. Watch, because he goes next.
He does.
And I don't have anything else I can really do. So yeah, cool. Yep.
All right. That, of course, is going to trigger him. He has his sword now. He is going to attack you with his longsword.
Cool. That 100% hits.
That is going to be a hit. Drummer, you are still up.
Ooh.
So he takes a swing at you with his long sword, and basically your padding and clothing like catch the blade, and it hits you in the gut, and it hurts, but it doesn't cut into you. Let's see. That's his movement. Goblin 5 is... They're still inside arguing with Lupo. Snarl. Charlie is actually going to finally get to the party. He's like, hey, boss.
I don't think I have any other healing either. But I used the one I had.
Welcome to the party.
Oh, thanks. He's actually going to go, should we fight that one? And he points at Hobgoblin number 2.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god. Your pets are not doing well.
None of us. The only one who's hit someone has been guitarist.
Droop is going to step forward 1 square. He's this, excuse me a minute, long hair boss. And he's going to shoot at number 3. Which misses. Fabio, do something.
Yeah. I have that skill. Okay.
All right. So my top monitor just went off for no reason.
It's a ghost.
It's also lights out. It's part of the party, so it knows what's coming.
I guess.
I move there. Think I can still see Hobgoblin 3?
No. The building's going to be in the way. Yeah, see how the line cuts through the building?
Yeah. Damn. Is that 20 feet?
That was 20 feet, yes. That's 25.
I was going to try and stay away from him, but I can't.
All right. So the problem with that is Hobgoblin 2 is alive, active, and trying to hit all of you. And if you are using a ranged attack, he will cause you to be at disadvantage unless it's a save only attack.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yo, Fugly, come pick on someone your own size. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Hobgoblin 3.
So you yell fugly, and pretty much everyone out here looks towards you, including your own goblins. Like, really? But the spell will only affect Hobgoblin number 3. He fails.
Nice.
Now,
That'd been nice if he died, right?
Oh, that would have been nice if he died.
does he have to run away?
Mm-mm.
Nope,
just has
he has
disadvantage.
disadvantage on his attack.
All right, that's dissonant whispers that I'm thinking of, right? I always get those two
Yes.
confused.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's my action. I have nothing I can do now for bonus actions. So, I guess I just look pretty, take hits, do what Fabio does best.
All right, pass your turn. Goblin 1, I know where he's at. I know where 16's at. Glassstaff is dead. 3 is... Where the hell is 3? Oh, he's in the kitchen. 6 is there. All right. So the Dark Elf is actually going to move. And proceed to murder.
She hasn't gotten into the point of asking questions. She didn't ask her questions.
Well, you can't hear anything. All right, guitarist.
I'm going to proceed to drag Glassstaff's body back with me. Because I am oblivious to the chaos going down below me.
The murder that's
All right.
ensuing.
So Glassstaff is a human.
Uh-huh.
He's kind of chunky. He's not,
Uh-huh.
So you'll move at half your movement to drag him back. The only thing, like, you're gonna have to pick up his staff because he was holding that in his hand. Everything
Yeah,
else
so
will
I was
still
going
be on
to,
his body.
put away my short bow, pick up his staff, and just start dragging him by the feet.
All right, I'm just gonna calculate it. So it would be half movement, but you could double move because you're dragging him and you're trying to be quick. That'll be 1, 2, 3. It'll take you about 3 rounds to get to like where you can see everybody.
Okay. Oh god, that's a lot.
Yeah. And I was thinking like where you come out of the tree line. So that 75 mark.
Okay, well, when I got to that tree mark, I counted 4 rounds. You said 4 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said you can get to that tree, like walking back, you can get to that tree line in about 3 rounds. Like on your 3rd round, you'll be coming out of the tree line. So you should still be able to
Okay.
do something.
All right. I'm sorry, guys, but this is what I'm doing. So
Okay.
for the next 3 rounds, I will be dragging a dead body behind me.
All right. So just count them. All right.
You keep what you kill, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You keep what you kill.
Sure, yeah. Except that makes it sound like I'm about to eat him, but I don't want to.
Don't eat the wizard.
I
I
hear
said I
that's how
didn't
you
want
become a
to.
sorcerer.
All right.
Yeah,
Is that
that's like
how
how
you-
you gain their powers, right? You gotta eat the heart. I was about to carve it out and eat it, but I thought that'd be kind of weird, so I didn't do it.
All right. Grawl is going to take aim at Toady because he got there first. That's a hit.
Not gonna make it.
Oof.
Yep.
Toady has been smashed, which lets out a rage-induced scream from Rhodey. Hobgoblin, he's just standing there. Number 2 is now going to engage with Charlie or Fabio. Fabio, roll D6. You're odd. All right, he's going to hit you. Oh, that's Grog. Okay, there we go. That actually misses you.
Mhm.
Rhodey is going to scream with rage and swipe at Growl's like Achilles with his scimitar. Hey, that's a hit. For all of 1 point of damage.
Real scratch.
But then he's going to use his nimble escape. He's just going to move over here. Toady is down. Seriously. Drummer.
I guess I'm gonna try to hit the hobgoblin again.
That looks like it may be a hit. You didn't attack him, though.
Did I literally dropped it on him? That's why it there.
Oh, there it goes. It's a hit. It just took a minute.
Yeah. I'm going to use, just because this guy's irritated me so much, I'm going to use one of my last 2 bardic inspirations.
Okay.
And use, where is it? Psychic Blade.
Okay.
I'm going to attack him.
Well, you already attacked
Or
him. You got
I'm
to do
going to. I'm
damage.
going to actually stab him.
Well, he is no longer with us.
As the blade enters, and then all of a sudden he fills with a bunch of. What is it? How does it describe it? Yeah, it just does psychic damage. Yeah, it just
So you
a little
stab
extra
him,
damage. Mm-hmm.
and you watch as like his eyes start to bleed, his eardrums start to bleed. He grabs his head, and the psychic damage kind of just like pops his like brain.
There we go.
Because you instant killed him, so he's dead.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to start moving this way, I guess. At least there for now, and then I can see what I can do from there. I think that's the way in.
It is.
That's 15, 20. That's 25. Okay. And that's all I got for now.
Your passive is 12. Roll me a perception check. Okay. All right. You kind of hear muffled words coming from both the left and the right.
Cool.
All right. Hobgoblin 3 dies. They're doing nothing. I'm actually taking Snarl off the map because he's been dead long enough. Charlie is going to take the opportunity to stab Hobgoblin 2 in the back. Or not. Oh my goodness, I'm rolling horrible today.
You want us to die, that's why.
No, maybe a little bit. I don't know. All right, Droop is going to. He is actually going to run by. So he is dropping his bow. He's coming over here. And as he gets there, he's going to swing at Hobgoblin number 2 with his scimitar. He misses as well. But then he's going to use his bonus action to disengage and continue to run forward. So you can only get to about there. Fabio.
Poor Toady. Roll, you monstrous little nitwit. You are so easy to taunt. I can't believe you hold any position of authority. Be ashamed and attack things your own size. Vicious mockery.
You think? He succeeds.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry.
He's really unaffected with your mockery.
Every now and then it works. And that disadvantage is real useful when he can one-shot things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nah, I'll stay here. Oh. Oh well.
All right. Goblin number 1 is inside the kitchen. 16 is inside. Glassstaff is dead. Goblin number 3. 6. So, Drummer, you hear slapping coming from your left through a doorway. You hear like, who else knows about the map? Tell me.
Her name is Dora, the explorer. She knows where the map is.
I hate you.
Carmen San Diego.
I hate you both. Kataris, that's 1. Grawl is going to
Come charge at me. I say such mean things to him.
Such the bad words.
he is going to walk towards you. Basically like pushing through everybody. Oh, hold on. Because you are cursing at him. Droop will duck
And
under him.
undermining his authority.
Yes. Hold on. There's a bunch of people targeted that I need to untarget. Okay. So
Will the goblins take their opportunities?
yes. Rhodey and Droop will take opportunity attacks on him. I'm just going to roll them both from Droop, though. So we'll do Rhodey. Well, actually, I could do them from Rhodey. So Rhodey will take a scimitar attack at him. Did it not drop on him? It did not drop on him. Strange. Rhodey misses completely.
No, last session they were the perfect little murder squad.
And
Guess
now
you can't have it 2 sessions in a row.
I can't roll anything like over. I'm just rolling single digits today. I don't know. All right, so
except for when it's attacks on us, of course.
right. So Rhodey and Toady, no, Rhodey and Droop basically have swung at him as he goes by, but he just kind of pushes past them. He's like, "You're supposed to be attacking the human," and then he comes over to you, Fabio, and swings at you. Oh,
Got this.
Fabio, this is probably going to hurt.
Eh.
It's going to hurt.
Because he can't roll low against attacks against us.
Well, you managed to keep your concentration, and you're not dead.
I took my concentration off
Well, you have
because the
something.
guy died.
So you still have something up.
On my combat tracker, it shows nothing. So I don't.
You
Maybe
still,
the effect is still on Glass Staff?
It is. It's still on Glassstaff. The Cat's Grace.
Yeah, that dropped when he died, so.
All right.
It dropped when he did.
Right. It should have, but for some reason it's still showing up as it needs to be rolled. So when you put it on, you put the concentration effect on him, not you.
Oh.
So that's why it's doing it. All right, that's fine.
Doesn't matter.
All right, that was Grohl's attack. Rhodey is still alive, so Rhodey is going to be like, "No, motherfucker," and he's going to go jump on his back. I am moving Glassstaff off the map, out of the way. Okay. That's a hit. And then he is going to use his nimble escape to back away from striking distance. It's like, come on! Drummer. I know it's a tough decision, drummer.
Does he not hear us?
Oh, I heard you.
He's thinking.
I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking. What am I going to do? I'm going to go here to this door.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, roll me a stealth check because you see down the corridor, you see Hobgoblin number 1. He's just kind of standing there holding his sword, looking down. You don't see the dark elf. Yeah, he doesn't see you over there. You rolled it like a 20. His passive is not that high.
I think I'm going to try to sneak up to him and stab him then.
No. So if you try to walk towards him, you're walking directly in his line of sight and you're walking into light. He just didn't see you when you peeked around the doorway.
Oh, okay.
So you see him straight ahead, but if you move down towards him, you're walking right towards him and he's going to just, all he has to do is glance in your direction and he'll see you.
No, whatever. I'll just go up to him and stab him either way.
So you're just going to run over and tackle him?
No, I'm going to run up to him and stab him.
Okay. All right. So he's like looking at what's going on. You see a little bit of grinning, like he's grinning and kind of nodding approvingly as you run over. He looks over in your direction, wide-eyed, and you come in and stab him. Roll your attack.
I'm going to try. It hasn't been going well for me, but we'll try. Oh, I can re-roll that.
Yes, you can. In your head, you're running, and he just kind of slams the door in your face. That's a hit.
That's a hit. I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration to use the psychic blade again.
Okay. As you run into the room and stab him, you see the dark elf is basically beating the hell out of a dwarf in the corner, asking like, "Who else knows? Tell me!" And you just kind of like run in, stab this hobgoblin, and ride him to the ground. He
As
dies,
blood comes out of this one's ears and nose, and
and there's a little popping sound.
yeah,
That's pretty
and
impressive.
I'm so glad I'm glad if I missed that I rolled a 1, so I had a chance again.
You got him, like, you literally got him by 1 hit point, too.
Oh, man. Okay, and that will be my turn on that one. Yeah, but...
All right, so it's just you, the dark elf, and the semi-conscious dwarf. You recognize the dwarf instantly. Even battered and beaten, you recognize, what is his name?
Dungeon Rockseeker.
Rockseeker. Or as Fury likes to call him.
Not saying it. Nope.
Now she won't say... She started it, now she won't say
I know,
it.
now she won't say it. All right, not happening, not doing nothing. Charlie is going to continue to attack this guy. He is going to put 2 attacks into him. Hey, that looked like an 18. Okay.
He's missed 6 attacks. Damn.
So Charlie's hitting him. He's just not penetrating the armor.
He's... His unskilled, like, limp wrist swinging at him.
Droop is going to come up here with a scimitar. Ooh, that rolled off a 20. That sucks.
Yeah. I do want to point out Charlie is not really... We haven't actually seen him fight. We've only seen him run.
Yeah, he's kind of just basically stabbing at the back of this thing and not really doing anything.
You brute, you brute, you brute.
All right, Fabio. You wanted him. You got him.
Gonna look right in his eyes after he hit me with the Morning Star. You hit like a baby kobold. Oh, son of a bitch.
He succeeds.
And I'm going to take the dodge action. Oh shit, I can't.
Oh,
That's
you
an
can't.
action.
You can't. Yeah, you cast a spell already.
Yeah. Well. This is where I stand for like 1 more round.
Okay. Pass your turn. Oh, I gotta cycle through everybody. Okay, so drummer, you come in and you ride that goblin to the ground. 1 shot, killed him, stabbed him through, like, sword just comes out the back, blood, popping sound. The dark elf stands up, drops the dwarf, and turns on you, and like produces a short sword.
I give a half smile at him, at her.
All right, so she's going to attack you.
At least I killed someone.
Oh. Okay.
But he's a halfling, so she gets to re-roll the 1.
Oh, no,
Yes.
no. That's not a two-sided... That's not a double-ended sword there. No.
All right. So she goes at you to attack, and you're like standing on top of the hobgoblin. And as she goes to attack you, you kind of kick the hobgoblin's foot at her, and she trips. And she spends the rest of her turn righting herself. So she loses her second attack. That's her penalty for rolling a 1.
Ew. I'm gonna have to get really, really lucky this next turn.
Ah, cool. Taurus, that's 2.
Yep, that's 2.
Toady, hold on. Fuck out of here. Nice.
Oh, what happened to Toady?
What? You guys are killing everybody. That's what happened. All right, Growl goes. And he is going to attack you. Foolish female. This is Grog domain. Which you kind of just duck under and like, yeah, you still suck. At this point, Rhodey is going to run up. Swing at his back. Miss. Bonus action disengage and run back again. Drummer? I will tell you now, if she starts attacking you, it's going to be very painful for you.
I mean, a strong breeze will kill me right now. So
Mm-hmm. But it is your turn.
let's see. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Now, isn't that an area effect spell?
No, it's a single person spell.
Okay, good. Because the dwarf is at her feet.
Yeah, it's an individual. It's a save. So I'm going to cast that, and we're going to see what happens.
I succeed.
Nothing happens then.
Well, that sucks.
The only thing I had was to hope that you stopped rolling high double digits on all of your saves. You do realize you've rolled like 16 plus on every single one of your saves, pretty much, except for one.
Right, and all my attacks I rolled under 10, so it's balancing out.
Our attacks, not your attacks.
Well, yeah. Potato.
Well, I guess that was fun. I'm gonna die.
All right, Goblin 5. They're still not doing anything. Ritual. Charlie. All right, Charlie. That's enough. Stop playing around. That's a hit. Second attack. That's also a hit.
That was a good round for Charlie.
Oh, there we go.
So Charlie finally like just jumps up on this thing and like stabs it in the neck, and then like stabs it in the neck again. So he's just like driving it into the neck, and then they fall to the ground together. Droop is gonna go, and he is going to do the same thing: attack Growl, and then disengage and get away from him. That's a hit. Grawl's still up though, jeez. And then he will move. What is this blue square? Does anybody remember?
Yep, that blue square was Glassstaff's old horse.
Okay,
Which
well,
I don't know what happens when he casts the new one.
yeah, it would have faded away. I just didn't know what it was, so I didn't take it off the board. All right. Whoop. I could have sworn I removed this effect. All right, hold on. All right. So, drummer, you see this. The dwarf is semi-conscious. Okay? And Rockseeker kind of like just like lolls his head to the side, looks at the dark elf, and he's like, hey. And she like turns, looks at him, and he spits at her.
He spit at your face.
Doesn't really do anything other than like aggravate her because blood like splatters her face and she just does this. But like you could tell she wants to kill him instead of you right now. Fabio.
Okay. It's oh. Well, Grohl, it's been nice. You know, you tickled me a little bit, but everyone around you is dead, and I'm just gonna take a walk over here, and I'm going to disengage from him. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
Good job, Charlie. Keep going.
Yeah, Charlie's rolling around on the ground right now. So him and this thing are on the ground. He's just still stabbing it. Grawl actually looks around when you say that. He hasn't, I don't think it's registered with Grawl that the goblins are attacking him and not helping him. But he's so raged out, and when he sees Snarl on the ground, his rage resumes, and he like stalks towards you again. That'll be on his turn though. All right. Verith is going to attack twice. Once at you and once at the dwarf, but not in that order. She's going to stab the dwarf first for spitting on her face.
Are you sure she didn't want to attack me first?
So she goes to attack the semi-conscious dwarf, and as she goes to stab him, his eyes pop open, and he like grabs her arm with the sword and bites her wrist. And basically is holding on to her right now. Fucking dwarves is stubborn. So he's holding on to her, biting her wrist because she rolled another one. Seriously? Cool. Gonzalez.
Turn 3.
Yeah, it's turn 3, so I should be able to at least see what's going on.
You are there.
Okay.
So that is all clearing to where everybody's fighting at. So yes, you have a clean line of sight at them, and you can see what's going on.
She'll mutter something about how everything's gone to hell since she's been gone, blah blah blah. Let me see what the range is real quick.
It's probably around like 65 if you're looking to shoot at Grawl.
Nah, it's longer than that.
Oh, it's 80.
Yeah. So I can shoot at Grawl with disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. I mean, it worked for you before.
Right? Yeah, sure. Or no, okay, never mind. That's not as far.
All right. So you send an arrow by, it hits off the building and kind of clacks and falls down.
Part of me just wants him to take a look at the fact that I have glass staff dead at my feet too. So. Oh wait. Was that as far as I could move this round?
Yeah, that's where you basically came out at this round.
Okay.
All right, wait, hold on. So you were trying to get his attention. An arrow across the bow does that. But let me see if he notices you in his rage.
No problem. Take your time.
I just got to look at his perception again.
I guess I could also yell out, but yeah, I'm not a vocalist.
You'd be like, hey, look what I got. Nah, fuck it.
Well, I would say since you're a guitarist, I'd expect better results from a string instrument, but
right? Every time she fires a
Why
bow,
have
it
a
actually makes a note.
disadvantage?
It's like,
should she have had advantage or just wiped out the disadvantage because she's good with string instruments?
Yeah, no, let's not push it.
Oh.
All right.
I appreciate that, Rhino. I really do.
That was a good one. I like that. Yeah.
Her bow is just a harp.
I mean, we could improvise weapon / instrument. I mean, if I could have an improvised weapon, why not an improvised instrument?
All right. So, Growl will look back at the wall to where the arrow hit, like scan like the battle, and he kind of like braces himself up against the wall. He does see you out in the field, but he doesn't notice Glassstaff because still laying in the brush, and you dropped him to fire.
Glass half empty.
And he just kind of holds his Morning Star in front of him and gets ready to swing at whatever gets near him. I kind of want to go after Fabio, but there's too many people to go through now, and he is surrounded. Rhodey. So Rhodey is actually going to come forward, but he is using his disengage. So he's going to come forward. He is going to use the help action to give Droop advantage. Or whoever, yeah. So he's going to take the swing from Grawl, but because he's using his disengage, Grawl can't, he's going to waste his ready action by swinging at him. Does that make sense to everybody? All right.
Sure.
And then his action is a help action for Droop. So he's going to stay there to try to, lure Growl into, to attack him instead of Droop. Drummer. So,
I hope this works because I have a way I want to describe this. But
hold on. Because she is grappled, and I forgot to put that on her. Okay, go ahead. Now you can do what you want. It'll automatically take care of the grapple effect.
Okay, well, what I was going to do wouldn't probably need the grapple, but...
It doesn't hurt to have it there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to move it as there to there. And as I run by, I hope this works, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on her. So I'm going to just whisper as I run by.
Okay. So roll a...
Son of a...
success.
Well, I should stop planning on what...
Dissonant Whispers also does half damage. Doesn't it?
Not if this is success. I think... No, wait. Dissonant Whispers, yes.
It's a level 1.
She doesn't have to run away, but she does take damage.
Yeah, she does take damage, yeah.
Again,
I wanted her to run away. I wanted her to run away, though. That I needed her out of the room. I wanted her away from me, but okay.
Well, the dwarf is holding on to her. She can't run away.
Okay, fair. But either way, I'll describe what it is. I whisper. I'll do the damage. Better roll high.
You could only got 2 points higher. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it still doesn't seem like it did anything to her. But I just whisper, and all she hears is, or thinks of, is the fact that she has blood on her face, and she thinks of the hobgoblin that just exploded, and she's not quite sure, and she feels pain in her head, but I guess she muscles through it and isn't scared by it and doesn't run. But that's where I was going with that. But yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Charlie is going to pick himself up, and he's going to pick up one of the short bows. No, he's not going to pick up the short bow. He's going to come over here, and he is going to try to attack Grawl. Now, Grawl will take a swing at him, but at disadvantage.
Grawl has another ready action,
He only had the one.
and he used it
Look,
on Rhodey.
he can't really use an action on a disengage. Remember I said?
He said he was going to swing anyway.
Right. It was for flavor.
Okay.
All right. So Charlie easily ducks under it. And he will come and attack Grawl with his 2 attacks. Oh, that's a hit. Not for a lot of damage. Oh, second hit. All right, Charlie is coming alive. He cannot disengage, though, so now he's stuck there. Droop will come forward. Now, Droop has advantage on his attack. So he is going to come in and... Why is he targeting himself? Hold on. Don't do that. Okay. That's a hit.
Well, good thing he had advantage.
And then Droop will also do the disengage thing so that he can't be hit on the next round. Got him for... So during this whole time, you do hear Lupo and his like little schmucks inside arguing whether this should come outside. But they finally like settle in and listen to Lupo. And you do hear Grawl say something like, Lupo, get your people out here. Unconscious dwarf, who's not unconscious anymore. He is just gonna hold fast and try to basically keep this sword arm from being able to hit anything. So that is his action. He is gonna use his strength to keep the dark elf from swinging her blade. Fabio.
Okay. Gonna do a run by whipping.
A run by whipping?
Yup. I'm gonna get up there by the goblins, and on my way by, just take my whip and whack.
Okay.
Grawl. Like right on the nose. Bad Grawl. Bad.
Boop.
Oh, and on top of that, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I actually want to hit.
Roll with advantage. That misses.
Welcome to the club of advantage and a miss.
Oh well, it happens. Like, we're so close.
Okay. So, because her arm is held, she needs to use her turn to break the attack.
Oh, you're silent.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to hit the button. because her arm is held, she needs to use her turn to do a strength check to see if she can break free from the dwarf. Now, the dwarf is very weak, so his check is like only 10. So let me roll his first. So he rolled a 14. She rolled a 15. She manages to free herself, but that is her turn. Now, she kind of looks over at you, drummer. She looks over at the table, and on the table you see a parchment. And she is staring at it and looking at you, staring at it and looking at you. It looks like a map. The dwarf is like, don't let her get away.
Cool.
Guitarist.
Yes. So she's gonna try to drag the body a little bit further and just like maybe 10 feet, so that way she's not taking a disadvantage when shooting up the bow at Grawl.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
Yay!
So you put an arrow into Grawl. He's not looking too good leaning against that wall.
Good. And then I'll yell, finish him off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody kind of looks back at you like, we're trying. Except Grawl actually goes now. All right. He cannot hit Rhodey. He cannot hit Droop. So, oh no, he can actually hit Rhodey. So, Fabio, I want you to roll D6. 1, 2 is Charlie. 3, 4 is you. 5, 6 is Rhodey. It's Rhodey.
No.
You rolled it, sir. So he swings at Rhodey. Rhodey ducks, and he like puts the Morningstar into the wall, and, like takes out a chunk of stone. The stone like falls down and hits Rhodey on the head. Rhodey will actually take his attack now against Grawl.
Goblins get pack tactics.
They do not. But he is actually going to like look at the wall and kind of step back and do his disengage, nimble escape thing. Drummer.
How big is this parchment?
It's basically a folded up piece of paper. It's about the size of a pamphlet. But
Okay.
thick, but way thicker. So it has that pamphlet rectangular shape, but it's probably about like 2 inches thick.
All right. Would it be an action to grab that pamphlet off the table?
Yep.
Would it be? Is that a free action or is that a whole action to grab it?
Well, so here's the thing. Her action was like to grab it if you made a move for it.
But didn't she use her action to get out of the...
She used one of her attacks. Oh, wait, no, it was her whole action. You're right. So, yes, you can make a grab for it. It's just basically a free action.
Okay, then I will grab it, and then I will use is it disengage? Is that what I want? Not disengage. Defensive stance. Is that what it's called?
Dodge action.
Dodge.
Dodge
Yeah,
action.
I'll take
Okay.
the dodge action. And That's what I will do. Jeez.
All right. She is no longer restrained. So the minute you grab the map, like she kind of jerks towards it, but she doesn't have any movement or anything to do. So as soon as you grabs it, she snaps the sword underneath the dwarf's throat, like basically lifting up his chin. She's like,
Mhm.
the map of the dwarf. You only get one. You can dwell on that for a little bit.
Okay.
And the dwarf, let me remind you, is Rockseeker. You know who he is.
Yep.
Okay. Charlie. Oh boy. Charlie's going to put a couple of attacks into Grawl. Charlie coming in clutch. So Grawl goes down. Charlie's just kind of standing there like, hey, we did it. Like yelling back at guitarist. Droop like drops his weapon and like drops down on Vin. And you can hear him like, it'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Fabio.
Okay. Now that I'm up closer to Vin and Toady, like, are they unconscious?
Vin looks like a bloody mess. Toady looks unconscious. I mean, he's a bloody mess too, but you like now that you're standing there, you could see that his chest is still rising.
So he can be saved.
And I'm
You're
gonna
not
pull
that
out
close.
I'm gonna pull out my healer's kit and expend a charge to stabilize him.
Now you're proficient with the healer's kit, correct? Or you just have it?
Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Sorry. Are you proficient with that healer's kit, or you just have it?
You don't have to be proficient with the healer's kit. It's just a general use item.
No, there's a difference. So if you're proficient with the healer's kit, you can instantly do certain things that you can't if you're just using it.
So as an action, you can expend one use of this kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing a wisdom medicine check. There's a feat where I can heal,
Right,
but I don't have that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. All right, so you drop down and you start working on Toady.
Yeah.
And Toady is stabilized. You do manage to stop the blood flow. You
There's
see
a stable effect.
Yeah, there is a stable effect. I'm just going to put him at 1 hit point and leave him stable. I got it. I just dropped it on him.
Oh,
You also dropped it on him too at the same time. Stop it.
double stable.
He's so stable.
He's Fabio stable.
All right, well, I'm taking 1 off.
Well, since you did it evenly, it's stable stabling.
Stop.
That was my action and 15 minutes of movement. So now I'm going to do another 15 to get...
hold on. So while you're stabilizing Toady, you can tell that like Vin is twitching under Droop's like handling.
Oh, well, in that case.
That's what I thought.
Oh, what did I just do?
You deleted your token. Hold on, let me put you back on the map. Okay.
Oh, I can't get rid of that one arrow now.
Close the map and reopen it. It'll get rid of it.
Okay, there we go. Woo! win. Okay, next turn.
Um. All right. I hope you thought long and hard about it, Droop. She begins to press.
My name is not Droop.
Sorry, drummer. I apologize. So she basically like lifts up his chin and starts to press forward with her blade. Her other hand open and for the map. You don't have long.
I don't like
Hush
this.
you.
You're not pushing your button.
I know. I'm yelling at Fury and I didn't want her to hear me. All right. So, drummer, I'm going to count to 3. At 3, she's going to make a decision. 1.
Oh,
That
you
seems
want me to
longer than her
respond
6
now?
seconds.
Yes, I want you to respond right now. She is waiting for you to hand her the map.
I just start.
But it's not his turn.
Yeah, but this is special circumstances. She's holding her action depending on what he does.
I start to move my hand towards her, but I'm like fumbling over my words and with the map, like I now look distraught, like she's got a sword to him. I'm near death, and now I feel like I'm in a corner. I'm like, I'm actually trying to delay this process, but I'm acting like I'm I'm not doing so hot at the moment. But like the motion's there, I'm just not completing it yet, and I'm like fumbling and over my words in my hands.
All right. So if you lift up the map, she's going to grab for it. You're close enough that she could just snatch it out of your hand. If you delay, she's going to stab him. Like, there is no choices. She is basically, he's prone, so it's pretty much going to be an automatic hit. Unless I roll a 1, which I doubt I'm doing again.
Well, I guess if you're giving, I can't do anything to get out of it. I'm just handing the map over.
Well, no.
I mean, if my options are one or the other, and I got it, then I'm.
Well, this is my question. Do you have like any spells or anything that you can do?
I'm dead. I'm dry and almost dead. That's it.
So unfortunately, your only option is to hand over the map or sacrifice the dwarf.
I guess I'm handing over the map then.
Okay. So as soon as you soon as you lift up the map, she will make a grab for it.
Try to use my charisma, can't use my charisma.
Well, there's a reason why that won't work. She will look at you, look at the dwarf, and you could see that she wants to stab the dwarf, but she decides to disengage. So I can't stab the dwarf and run away because you're standing there. Did I put
Since it wasn't my turn, I couldn't even. I was going to try to just tackle her, but I had to do that not on my turn.
Well, that's why I took the disengage, so you can't like tackle her. Guitarist, you're up.
Cool, 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 cool. So much fun. I don't know anything that's going on inside, obviously. So she will drag the body of Glassstaff another uh 30 feet. So hold on, where am I? Okay, so my little pink circle's right there. So by the next round, I could be actually on the map again.
Right. Okay. So as you approach, you see like basically all of your comrades like laying on the ground. Droop is laying over Vin, Rhodey is laying over Toady, Fabio is laying over Toady and Vin, Charlie is laying over Growl, and everybody is just looking horrible.
And here I am, fresh as a fucking daisy. Mostly, I mean, besides the running through the trees.
Drummer, it is your turn.
Well, the only thing I can do, I guess, at this point, I'm gonna help help up what's his face and start making our way out the way that I came in.
Okay. So he is.
Because the options are she ran either into my comrades or ran through a part where there's more people that I'm not going to be able to run past.
So it'll take you a minute to get the dwarf up, and then it would be half movement for you to carry him because he is a dwarf and basically a sack of rocks.
I have wee little legs.
Right. So you could move to where you want to move.
Well, I mean, I think I only get like 10 feet dragging someone, so that's about as far as we can make it.
Okay. Goblins. Charlie, Droop, everybody's kind of like laying down on the ground. We're gonna kind of. All right, we're gonna move up to about here. Well, Fabio, what are you doing?
Is he talking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was skipping through a bunch of people and I was like, all right, this person's not going to do anything. This person's not doing anything relevant. Fabio, what are you doing?
Stabilizes on Vin already?
Yeah. Droop did it.
Oh, Droop did it. Okay.
To be honest, I did death saves for those two, and their saves were in the like high teens. So they were stable already.
Okay. Good enough. Well, then if I notice that they are like not bleeding out to death and they've got other people here to take care of them, I'm gonna go figure out where Drummer disappeared to.
Okay.
So I saw Glassstaff come out of something around here.
There was a curtain.
Like, is there just like an entryway?
Yes, there is a gray curtain that looks like stone. You pull it back?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So you come through the curtain, and standing in front of you, looking battered and beaten, is Drummer. He looks
doesn't
up.
Look like. Sorry.
He looks up at you. He goes, "I found them. They're just down the hall." And he points to the south.
Like to a door?
To the south, yes. To the doorway. There's a curtain, right there. Whoop, not there. Yeah, that one.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, I can only get that far. My regular movement.
Okay. Harry, I think he's dying. Was coming to get you.
Excellent.
Who are you talking to? I guess I don't know who you're talking to.
Wait, why are there 2 Fabios on the map now?
His ego's growing.
No, he's literally, there's 2 tokens of him now. I gotta get rid of one. Hold on. Oh, wait, the other one just disappeared.
Yeah, I deleted it.
Okay.
Okay. Shit. No, I don't know if Fabio would be smart enough to know that he'd seen that room and that it's not south, but so we'll go up and open the curtain so I can see what's in it or behind it.
As soon as you get to the spot, you should be able to see.
No, it's black.
There you go.
Oh, wait. Where are they? And I just like turned around. You said south, like more south?
To the right. He points to the right. So his right, which if you're facing south, you're right. So to the west. You can see like blood spilling off like his lip. It looks like he's out of breath, kind of holding his hands on his knees and just looking at you as you continue past the curtain. I think that's as far as you can go now.
That was 25. This will be 30. Now I'm at a closed door. So
Okay.
hopefully my friends or my one friend is. Oh, yeah. This seems odd, but okay. Yep.
All right. No. Okay. So the goblins aren't really paying attention to anything but each other. But you see Drummer come outside of this gray curtain. Kind of like looks around, takes a breath, looks over at you, like raises up a hand. He says, We found him. And he jerks finger over his hand. And then he says, I'm gonna check around the other side. I think one of them went through a window. And starts jogging in this direction. I think that's as far as I can go.
Wait, we saw a drummer?
Yes, Drummer.
Okay. Do we get to roll any checks or to see if it really is drummer, if we believe this disguise? Because how far did drummer move?
Just now?
Yeah, how far did drummer move?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Saw him move 40 feet.
In total?
You saw him move 40 feet in total because he came out of the curtain, which would have been 5 feet, so 45 feet. Still under the 50.
All right, fine. I won't be suspicious.
I like how you're questioning the short legs moving so fast.
I do question that.
So I'm looking to see how well the illusion is.
It's pretty good for that type of character.
Hey, if there's room for error, I would love to scrutinize, okay?
No, that's fine. Yeah, they literally do not indicate any kind of check. Basically, the only thing that can like throw it off is if you see the two of them at the same time.
For true sight.
Or true sight. Well, no, not even true sight.
I mean, not like that's even a question at the moment. Like that's an option, but
It doesn't even give the option
Random
for true.
dragon drops by.
It doesn't even give the option for true sight. It just basically says like it is like real. So if they saw the two of you at the same time, that would be different. Which in a minute they're gonna see the two of you to see you coming back, like, ooh, deja vu. All right, then guitarist, it's actually your turn.
Okay. Since I think everything's fine, I will drag myself and Glassstaff to on the map.
Yay, finally.
So you can get rid of that little circle you have up there too.
I thought I did. Oh, Glassstaff
Yeah,
circle.
it's still up there.
Okay, he's gone. Yay, everybody's back on the map.
Well, good job, guys. I got the guy that we missed last time.
So all the goblins and Charlie, like, yay. They look a mess. Like they're battered, beat. Two of them are unconscious. Vin is not really moving. But they're like, yay.
I see that we need to do some more band practices. I get it. Okay.
And Rhodey says something along the lines is like, I got the kill.
Oh my God, that's right. Because whoever got it was in charge.
So
oh
I'm in
God.
charge. Yeah, he's like raising his hand from the floor, like I'm in charge.
Well, I got a kill too, and she points, to the dead wizard that she's like, or dangles his leg, gives him a little shake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. Charlie kind of like sits up on his, like he's sitting Indian style on the floor, like next to Grog, and he's like, no. They mean like if anything happens to me, they want to know who's in charge next.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't tell them and they bothered me the whole night, so we had to come find you. I honestly thought they were going to kill me in my sleep. We need to talk.
Oh, Charlie, you're so adorable. They wouldn't hurt you. They're our friends.
Rhodey says
As one
something.
puts a knife away.
Rhodey says something along those lines like, I wouldn't count on that.
Guitarist just gives him this look like, really? Really now?
Well, I mean, that's how goblins settle arguments.
But we're no longer goblins. We're friends.
Yes, you're friends with...
Friends don't kill friends.
But we're still goblins.
But friends don't kill friends.
We're
friends first, goblin second.
We wouldn't kill him. We just hurt him kind of a little bit bad.
Okay, that's acceptable. But I mean, seriously.
Charlie's like, what do you mean that's acceptable?
The two probably closest to level-headed are nowhere near this conversation.
Look, if you can't take a hit from your friend, then, I mean, who can you take a hit from? Look, I'll even prove my point. And she'll shoot an arrow at what she thinks is drummer.
Wait, what? I want to understand the reasoning behind this shot. What was the reason for this?
Because if you can't take a hit from your friend and shake it off, then it's not really good friendship.
You know you could kill Drummer at his current hit points, right?
Right, but I'm shooting the drummer that I see.
Yeah, only because you know it's not really Drummer. Role play. You wouldn't just shoot Drummer.
Well, I mean, he's too far away for me to give him like a hit in the shoulder.
I should make Drummer come out right at this point so you can be like,
I'm dragging someone. My tiny legs only move so fast.
you want to shoot? Fine, shoot at the dwarf. I mean the halfling. So you shoot at Drummer, and everybody's just like, "Oh, we can shoot each other." And Drummer like stumbles forward, like looks back at you, like, "What are you doing?"
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she like looks at you. Well, no, not she. Drummer looks at you, like kind of grabs the arrow, and, like plucks it out of the armor. So it does. There's a little bit of blood on it, but it didn't punch through, and like plucks
Wait,
it
armor?
like
What armor?
his shoulder, his clothing.
Technically have what, leather armor, I think.
Yeah,
so.
Drummer's wearing leather armor. So
Oh, okay.
so she'll like pull it out of the shoulder pad, and you could see a little bit of blood on the thing, and she like looks at you, and she's like shaking her. Well, he's shaking his head like, "Ow!" And
Oh,
then
come here and I'll touch it and make it better.
no, I have to go see if the other one's around, but I'll
No,
keep
no, no. Come over here. Let me go ahead and
keep
cure wounds.
this to
Oh my gosh!
remind me.
Don't be a baby.
She is going to continue to walk away from you, especially since now you're shooting at her.
Is that a cut at my height calling me a baby?
Drummer, it's actually your turn.
That's all. That's all. Well, I mean, I can dash and I can move 20 feet.
Ooh.
Ooh! Look at them little legs go.
You walked into a door, though.
Oh, I didn't realize it was okay.
There you go. I guess I'll put the dwarf with you.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. It'll be Charlie and the goblins. And then Fabio.
Open the door. I'm coming, drummer.
Wait, hold on. Don't open anything yet. Okay, open the door.
I'm coming, drummer. Did the door just close again?
Oh, I probably went to open it for you. Sorry. Go ahead and open it again. Did you open it?
Oh, yeah. Am I supposed to see that?
Yep, because it sees you, and as soon as you open the door, it basically slithers towards you.
Look, I shut that door. Shut the door. Shut the door.
You're like, yeah, ah. All right. So you close the door.
Did I shut that door?
Yes, I just got to give it initiative now. Oh, all right. It already had initiative. Okay. Yes, you pull the door close. Drummer,
Now
you
going back.
hear Fabio just like just ahead of you, yelling about, "I'm coming, drummer!" And then he comes stumbling through a curtain.
Why did you say that? Wait.
I like that he's in the exact same spot that you left him.
I know, but he now has a dwarf. You told me. Wait.
I didn't tell you
What?
anything. I didn't know you were in here.
But you were just here.
I was not. I was in there. I
Okay,
can only.
we gotta go. That big, nasty, snaky worm thing.
What?
Bad worm. Run. Last 10
My
feet
legs
of
only move
movement.
so fast.
My little legs, and I'm carrying a sack of rocks.
I look
Sack
like
of
I was
rock
beat
seeker?
by the same sack of rock seekers, and I'm dragging a sack of rock seeker too. Like,
All right, Fabio, that's pass your turn. All right. So we're gonna move through to we get to this person who is no longer interested in being shot at, and is going to run away. Oh, hold on. Damn crazy ass bard. Guitarist, it's your turn.
Well, because I told Drummer that I was going to heal him, I got to run after him, and I have a touch spell. So give me a second. Hold on.
You remember the other night when you were playing with Rob and you told Rob like that's some metagaming bullshit in your tone of voice? Interpret my tone.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. And I mean, I can't leave my friend hurt. I got to go run after him and said, hey, I got to heal you.
That's fine.
Do you think I would really leave my band members to die without healing them, especially if I shot them?
I don't think you would have shot him to begin with, but okay. The band members are not going to do anything except like fall over each other, so we're to Drummer. Drummer?
big movements coming here. 5, 10, then dash 20.
So you are past the curtain. You see guitars running by.
I just see the others there and be like, "Can you help me carry him?"
You hear that. Did you close the door on the dwarf?
No,
Oh.
I'm not dragging him. I didn't touch the door.
Oh.
So she hears that. She looks over her shoulder. It's like, huh? Very confused.
Shoot him again.
Don't you fucking do it.
Yeah, shoot him now. Shoot him now. You be quiet. She doesn't have to shoot you now.
It's not my turn, and I'm all out of actions.
Yeah,
With my luck, she would crit, max damage, kill me in one shot.
Instant kill.
Dead.
All of
Like
a sudden,
dead,
she
dead.
has 3 levels of rogue, so sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, yes, you look over your shoulder and you see Drummer. Fireman carrying, like a dwarf draped over his shoulders like a cape, is Rock Seeker. He looks horrible.
We both look horrible.
Drummer looks, yeah, but you don't look as horrible because Rock Seeker's half naked. And he's been
I
beat.
guess that depends on his build.
Well, he's got a good build. He's a dwarf, but he's been beaten for days. They don't call him Rock Daddy for nothing.
Then the washboard abs on my shoulders, slightly uncomfortable.
All right.
His abs are the anvil in which he breaks the rocks on.
Yep.
So the grit is going to lumber over here, but it can't open the door. Charlie, Droop are not doing anything. Lupo is like, who dares come into our chamber? Fabio, your turn.
Okay. Is that passage blocked by drummer?
No, you guys can like squeeze through.
I'll move 15 feet, and then I will kind of like grab Gundren from drummer. You know, we'll do the old dwarven handoff.
Okay.
I'll start carrying him out because
All right.
my legs are a little longer.
All right, well, still have movement for you too. So you move 15, you would have like 10 feet left. Not a big deal.
Yeah. And be like, we've got another nasty worm coming. It's so ugly.
What are you talking about?
Whatever the thing is I saw.
All right.
Didn't you say it looked like a worm?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It looked like a worm with like 4 splits and a mouth.
See? Nasty. Ugly.
All right. Anything else?
That was my move. About my action. Oh. Well, I'm still going to try and get away from that door. So. Gonna get Gundren. Yeah, I'll do a little. I'll use my action to lay Gundren down beside Toady so that our 3 unconscious people kind of like set up a little triage area.
Okay.
Is he unconscious or is he just very weakened?
The dwarf is in and out of consciousness.
Okay.
Right now, he's unconscious.
Does he look like he needs like medical treatment?
Yes.
Get like that healer kit out? Okay.
Yes. So you drop down and start healing him, but yeah, you still have an action. So yeah, you can get to that point. Just start healing him.
Yep. All right, there we go.
All right. Next person would be that one.
Can you move him beside Toady though, just so that he's
Hey, okay, there. How's that? Is that good?
North, right above me.
He wants to line
There
up
we
the
go.
near deceased.
Okay.
For that all-important fireball spell I know is coming.
I could do it. There's a chance of it not working, but I could do a fireball.
Guitarist.
Uh-huh. Well, since I see, drummer behind me, I'd be like, oh, she's gonna move back and ask, how did you get around so quickly? Pointing over there, and then she will actually do what she was supposed to do in the first place, was touch and cure wounds on drummer. Also, can I have my arrow back?
Girl, he said he saw me too. I don't know what you guys are on about. There was only one person that left the room, and they left with some piece of paper that Gundren didn't want them to have, but it was either that or they were going to kill Gundren. The only other person in the room that left was the Dark Elf.
No, you left out of the building. What?
I did just now.
So are we still in
isn't-
combat, or are we kind of out of combat?
I was just looking at the combat tracker. I'm going to take you guys out of combat. because there's some things that are going to happen and it doesn't need to be in combat.
Okay.
So yes, you're out of combat.
I'm going to kind of just keep moving over to where everyone is, and then I'm going to ask Charlie if ask him where the card is. Is it still where it was left?
Oh, yeah.
Because we probably shouldn't stay here. We probably need to get everyone moving
Moving where?
to the cart and away from here.
Oh, yeah. That's probably a good idea.
There's still more inside for sure. We ran away from others that I have not seen yet.
I don't think we have to worry about them.
Well, he did say, Fabio did say he saw a worm thing, so I'd rather not wait for that if it chooses to come over too.
The worm? No. By the way, Droop is the one talking. Well, that's my cousin's pet. It's just a grick.
Okay.
What's a
Well,
Greg?
Ugly snake with a beak and some tentacles. And Droop kind of goes like this.
I still feel like this is probably not a good place to rest.
No. Well, little boss, I think we're fine. You see, hey, Lupo. Hey, Droop.
Oh no.
I think we're all clear. You sure? Yeah.
I just look at Droop and go, "Didn't you stab some of them?"
I didn't like
Is that
them.
your cousin?
Lupo is. He's our shaman. The Grick is his pet. And now that you all have killed Grawl, Lupo's in charge.
You know, I feel like we've done this before. Would this be considered an encore performance?
I don't understand.
She looks over at Rhodey and Toady.
We get to do it again! Toadie's laying on the ground going,
Exactly as we planned, we displaced a tyrant hobgoblin with another goblin leader. Long live the Goblin Revolution.
Long live Lupo! That comes from
Hear,
inside.
hear.
Droop kind of just rolls his eyes. It's like he's a little...
Where's the rat?
The rat? What rat?
Oh yeah, the rat that was on Glassstaff.
Oh, that's dead. So the rat was a familiar. As soon as Glassstaff died, the rat disappears.
I knew I didn't trust that rat.
Sure you did. Uh-huh.
So, I did good, right, Droop? Well, I mean, it wasn't your best acting. But at least you kept the others safe. How's your mom? Oh, she's good.
Oh my god.
So Droop
Would
actually...
that be his aunt or something?
Yeah. So Droop and Lupo are talking through this like arrow slit here. They basically start talking about Lupo's reign. Droop kind of looks back at you and says, "Well, I'm glad that worked out. He can keep the castle, right?"
Oh yeah, I mean we don't need it.
I mean, we have to check the room where Gundren was held. Just try and find anything they may have taken from him. You know, he has some documents and stuff we needed.
I think we should take a whatchamacallit, a short rest, and people can roll hit dice, and the three of us can do Song of Rest for everybody that rolls hit dice.
Oh yeah, our songs of rest.
So a little while,
Yeah,
a
it's a
troop of
party
goblins.
where anybody who rolls a hit dice, they get additional healing.
Yep.
So in a little while, a troop of goblins will show around the corner. They are carrying weapons. Some of them look bloodied and battered. You may recognize a couple of them. They killed a couple of hobgoblins. They show up and says, "So wait, we got Growl's dead. Hey, troop, does this mean we're in charge now? Should we be killing the dwarfs and the halfling and everybody?" It's like, no. Lupo's in charge now, and he'll fill you guys in. Why don't you guys head to the cafeteria? They're like, okay. And they kind of back away from you and head back towards the cafeteria. You hear Lupo from
And
inside is like, "Long live Lupo!"
Oh my god.
nah, I love it. It's great. But I would like to go ahead and loot Glassstaff.
Okay.
Last staff, brawl.
So Glassstaff obviously has a glass staff that it looks like a staff and is made of glass. I have to open up another section to get like all his stuff, so hold on a second.
Because we killed him too early.
No, you killed him late. His stuff is back in the underground.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I have to backtrack a little bit.
Ooh, that went smoothly.
Did it?
Look at guitarist, not even a scratch on her.
It's because she spent her whole time chasing Glassstaff.
And she succeeded.
Yeah.
All right, so Glassstaff will have his personal treasure on him. I'm going to put this on the party sheet. As soon as the party sheet opens. All right, so he had some gold and some silver on him. So there's that. That's the monetary treasure. He does have a couple of scrolls on him. I believe they are scrolls. Well, one of them I know you guys can cast. One of them I don't think you'll be able to read.
Wait, is this the fireball in the?
The charm person?
Mm-hmm.
Did you already claim that?
Yeah, I got that because he's fled and the chest was still in his room, and I got the chest open.
Oh, no, he should have taken that with him.
Oh, well, we never used it, so.
All right. So you have those two scrolls. Did you get the coins too?
Yeah, there was coins in there.
How much?
You expect me to remember that?
Yeah, no, he would
Probably quite a bit.
he would have that on him. He would have fled with his money. So, I'm not going to do it double, but
Yeah, probably the amount that you're thinking of.
yeah.
Probably.
All right, so let me take
Yeah,
that
we
off.
have a lot of gold after that.
All right, well then I'm going to get rid of it here.
Is it like 300 silver pieces, a couple hundred copper pieces, and like 150 or so gold pieces?
No.
Or
So that's the
200
difference.
gold pieces?
That treasure was from somewhere else. His personal treasure is 130 gold pieces, 180 silver pieces.
I'm not sure then.
And then he had some gems. So he had a pearl, a peridot, and some carnelians.
I had the gem. Yeah, we had the gems. I got the gems from that chest back then.
All right.
That I can tell you for sure I had because I remembered the gems.
All right, so I'm not going to do them twice, so I screwed that up. Sorry.
How dare you? It was just you just fronted the money on his death.
Right? But I will let you have the gold. So that is in the party sheet. And then he has the glass staff that obviously was on him. And see if there's anything else. Yep. Okay. So you found his personal money. You already had his scrolls and his jewels, and then you got his staff, which upon inspection obviously is radiating some type of magic. uh
I'll hand it to Charlie.
Give it
The
Charlie.
staff.
Well, yeah, because Charlie can carry it.
He you hand it to him. Now remember, this is his old boss, so when you hand it to him, he's just like
Oh, super fucking cute. Okay.
You're carrying it. I mean, you're just carrying it. Like, we still got to figure out what it's about. Relax.
Okay, sorry. He still holds on to it with a bit of pride. Droop
Holds it close to his chest. Like,
Droop doesn't really pay attention to what's going on because he's still talking to Lupo. But Rhodey and Tony are like, hey, we didn't get any glass.
Yeah, but y'all got
I mean-
gold teeth. Charlie didn't get anything first time round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And they smile and show their gold grills.
Well, I thought one of them put it on as a necklace. I don't remember, but
They have, they basically.
they all have their teeth, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So if you go through to the quarters where the dwarf was, right? That's where you want to go?
Yeah, I gotta check. I mean, I'm sure Gundren didn't come here half naked,
No.
or at least he definitely wasn't on the road half naked.
No, you will find his basically hold on. Okay. So when you go back in there, there is a brazier, there is a bed, there is the spot on the ground where Gundren was laying, there is a table, and there is a chest. So you guys can move yourself to that room.
I don't think I run into anything that way. Nailed it.
Nope. Pretty good. And you left the doors open.
I was dragging a sack of rocks. Do you think I have time to close doors courteously behind me?
I don't know the inside of the building yet, so.
I'll move you. So stop there and I'll move you the rest of the way.
Okay.
So stand where you want in the room. Like where are you checking? Because that's going to make the difference. You don't want to be in the room?
And door number 1.
Well, no, I mean, I just, standing in the doorway, kind of like looking out both ways,
Okay.
like a lookout or something,
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh.
So there is a door there. Basically, it's a room with a caved in wall, and you can see outside over the top of the wall.
Mm. It's just like an empty room with a
Yep.
caved in wall? Fair enough. Well then, that's just, is that a mattress on the floor?
It is.
Excellent. I'm gonna flip the mattress. People always hide stuff under the bed.
So you grab the mattress and flip it, and you hear and see hundreds of coins go flying in every direction.
Yay, I made it rain.
You did. You also see 3 bottles fly into the air. Roll me 3 d20s. Don't roll anything under 5. Okay. The bottles basically like fly up into the air, flip around, hit the ground, and like roll. They are potion bottles. None of them shattered though.
Oops.
The last thing you see to flutter down to the ground is a folded up parchment.
Yay. Let's see if I can read this one.
It doesn't have writing on it. It has pictures on it. It's a map.
Oh, picture book.
No, it's a map.
Huh. A map of what? Or like, just hold it up, try and orientate it. Does it, like, is it like a map like the one we saw at that Hall of Justice of like the surrounding area, or is it a...
It is a map of the surrounding area, but it has a mark on it, and there's some letters written in Dwarven. Do you read Dwarven?
Nope.
No.
I barely read.
So you basically see some like square looking marks on this map on a particular location, but you don't know what the hell it means.
You might remember that guitarist can read Dwarvish.
Well, would he recognize what Dwarvish is, or just that it's a language that he doesn't know?
Dwarven is
I
pretty
worked with
common, so it's
Rockseeker.
kind of like if me and you looked and saw Russian, we'd recognize it. So yes,
I'd know it's what the dwarves wrote when I was working in the mine.
right. You would recognize it. You just don't know what it says.
Uh-huh. Well, got a map with some dwarvish on it. So, is this the map we're looking for? Wait, didn't you say someone took a map? There's two
Well,
of you
they
and
took a
two
parchment.
maps.
They took a parchment. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
parchment.
if it was a map, but it was folded up. I don't know what was on it, but Rockseeker didn't want them to get away. But I mean, that's kind of out the window.
Glassstaff got away once. Look what happened. Sure, you know, we'll find them again.
So yes, are you going to show the map to the person who can read Dwarven?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show it to everyone.
Oh, okay.
Like, the whole party. Plus, I know eventually Rockseeker will also wake up. But yeah,
Right.
It's not like I hoard a map I can't read.
Okay. So, Guitarist, as soon as you see the map, you recognize the handwriting and the art style. It is Gundren's like handwriting. The mark of Dwarven letters basically are indications of areas in the area you're at. So it's a lot like your other map, except it's written in Dwarven. But there's one thing that's on the map that you guys haven't seen before, and it says "We Caves." So it's like W.E.Caves. But it's written in Dwarvish.
Oh, okay. So I kind of explain, hey, Gundren wrote this. Or Uncle Rockseeker wrote this, and this is his handwriting, and he made some marks on here. This is something. This is the wee caves. That's cute.
Like tiny
Wee
caves?
I don't know if that's what he meant, but maybe. I mean, I know he's small, but you know.
Is it like just a little wee cave or something? Do the dwarvens talk like wee little things?
Yeah, right?
No, not really. Not as much as I've heard.
Fair enough. Well, is it we or is it me? Is it just upside down?
No, it's not upside down. That'd be weird.
That would be weird.
Double checks it.
Well, then I'd be reading it upside down.
So I did put the items, the coins, the potion bottles, and the map on the party sheet. So the 3 potions, they're pretty common. They were healing potions. You recognize them as soon as you like uncork one and look at it. And then,
Oh,
of
these would
course,
come in handy.
a pile of coins that you generally have to pick up after a few minutes. You guys can check a couple other areas of the keep. Basically, Lupo does not let you go into the chapel because his pet Grick is in there and it'll attack anything other than goblins. They also tell you to stay clear of the southern area because there's a owl bear in there that'll eat that we haven't figured out what to do with. Unless you want to go in there and kill it.
What if
Not
we
necessarily.
get?
Not particularly.
What are the chances of having a pet owl bear?
None.
Could an owl bear be considered a beast of burden, and we can use it as a new way to pull the cart around? No one would ever steal the cart.
That's true.
How many corpses do we have, and how long can we sit here?
Are you
And
gonna
operantly condition an owl bear?
I am not giving you an owl bear companion. I am not.
Are you sure?
I shouldn't
It
have
is
said
this.
anything.
Tis the season for giving, sir.
Yeah, I gave you a half a keep of goblin allies. Like, seriously?
And he let us get Vin back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was fair because you did kind of say to run, and I kept him there. So
Also, you did say we have goblin allies here, so we can table this for now. We can come back.
yeah, you guys can take. You basically you have free reign of the keep right now. You can rest here. You can take up lodgings. They will point out where the goblins are, where the hobgoblins were. So you can like walk around the keep. The only place they tell you is off limits is don't go into the owl bear tower because the owl bear will eat you. Even though there's some chest in there and they're curious what's in the chest.
Ooh.
Lupo would like to claim half the treasure that you found. They don't care about the potions, but they want the coin. So that's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. They will let you know that there is a hobgoblin raiding party that has gone out and hasn't returned yet, but they're due back any day.
I mean, we should probably rest here since it's technically safe instead of dragging everyone across. Even though I don't know how. I hope that the horse that we borrowed is still alive and where they left it.
Oh, no, the horse is with us.
Oh.
Well,
I guess that's good.
We couldn't figure out how to feed it.
What happened to the apples?
Well, none of us were there to give it apples.
Oh, you didn't know how to feed it if you're. Oh, okay. I guess that's good. At least we know that the horse is safe.
Yeah.
So rest here, distribute the share of the loot.
Do you think you can become friends for a short time with the that owl bear, Fabio?
I mean, I've never tried to befriend an owl bear.
You said that there's chests in there. If he could just keep it from attacking him
But I
long enough
mean,
to get.
there's no time like the press, or no time like after a long rest to try casting animal friendship on an owl bear.
We'll know very quickly if it is not your friend.
Yeah, just, I'll be the only one, and everybody just stay away. Just real far away. And if you see me running, run faster.
Sounds good. Sounds pretty good for next session.
I don't
Wait,
like
how does
any
the
of this
owlbear get
plan.
in there? What if we just if we get the owlbear to chase someone out of the keep, and it just
So
how is it eating?
no, it's starving. That's why it keeps eating anything that comes through the door. And the door is marked no entry. It's written poorly because
Oh, that
obviously
makes it
goblins.
yeah, but that even makes it even easier to befriend it, feeding it.
I am not giving you an owl bear pet. I'm just telling you.
Well, I mean, at this point, we're not discussing it in the sense of a pet, but maybe we dispose of everyone in here, let it eat a bunch, and we can try to get it to leave.
I
I don't know
totally
about
believe in my ability to talk a starving owl bear down. Sounds like
that
a
would be a
very
good.
Fabio thing to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just taking off everybody who's dead and not an ally right now. Because there are.
Mark them as possible owl bear food.
Oh no!
Don't
So
do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 goblins left. Yeeg and Lupo, and then the Grick. There's you guys. There's a party of hobgoblins that have left and haven't come back yet. We don't know what they're going to do. There's the owl bear, and then pretty much the rest of the keep is empty. That's where we're at. Oh, and then you have Gundren. Oops.
Yeah, he's here.
Right. So you're all in the same place. So then when I give you a long rest, I just know where everybody's at. I gotta put all the goblins together for now. Because I gotta give everybody a long rest. Yay, we took over a keep. And did we murder everybody?
Yay!
No, we left everybody alive. Wonderful.
We left a stronghold before with a lot of people intact, and shortly returned and changed that.
Y'all have an unhealthy fascination with goblins. I'm just gonna let you know.
Unhealthy or totally okay?
All right, so you guys want to take a long rest, right?
100%.
Please, yes.
And this is a fairly safe place. Yeah, okay. All right, so everybody has long rested, and let's award some experience points.
I was saying, given the state of Gundren, it's probably not best to lay him in, I don't know, a horse-drawn carriage that goes through the woods.
All right, so everybody got 970 experience points, minus your pets and various helpers, because they get their cut from now on.
Does
Very
that mean they're also going to level up?
They could.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna treat them like ranger pets and just give them like little bumps every now and then.
So close. I only need 293 more experience to level up.
Yeah, you all need the same.
So close.
you will fool around with Glassstaff's thing, so that should be identified. Or Charlie will, so he will say, like, it is magical. It's a staff of defense. You guys already know what the scrolls are. There's 3 potions of healing, so claim whoever is going to have that. And the map.
Oh, I was gonna say Guitar says identify, so she could identify it even though Charlie's holding it.
Sounds good. So yes, you will identify it as a staff of defense. I will identify. So who has it? You have it on your character sheet, though, right?
Yeah, it's on my character sheet.
All right.
It's already identified.
Okay, good. And then the money. You guys want to split the money between you guys, right?
Sure.
Giving half to Lupo.
Are you going to give him half? Like
Well,
you
they
tell
got-
me how much you're going to give him.
I would
I
say
mean, like-
maybe like a little under half. I don't think he's gonna know, y'all.
What, like 50 gold? Or
I
like
mean, that's almost gold, but
400 silver pieces. That way it looks like a lot.
Droop will tell you more coins means more to them than higher value, less coins.
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the 400 silver.
So you're going to give him the
Yeah, give it to
400?
Yeah, it's 40
Sure,
gold.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, that's fine. So I'm going to take that off. That goes to Lupo. And then you guys split the rest. Lupo is... Oh, great. There's 1 gold and 1 electrum piece. One of you claim... Lupo is thrilled. So are all the goblins. They think you are the best thing since sliced bread. They're rich.
sliced bread is our.
You have gotten rid of Grawl. You have helped him like retake the keep. This is the best hideout they've ever had. And the Cragmore goblins are now in charge. And they have the funding to do it. Droop kind of like is like, Rhodey and Toady think it's great too. They are invited to go back to their band to rejoin their clan, but they have each made the decision to stick with you to see where that takes them.
I'm going to take 2 of my gold and that 1 gold left over and give 1 to each of the goblins, so Droop, Rhodey, and Toady.
Okay.
You know, because they get paid.
All right, so I'm going to take the gold off the party sheet since you're giving it out. And you could split it, make notes on who has what.
And is Lupo able to make amends with the kitchen staff after our whole event in there as well?
So, amends is a really strong word. Yeeg doesn't like any of you, but Lupo is a shaman and can cast like clerical spells at him, so he doesn't like messing with Lupo. Lupo is the stronger of the goblins right now. So, Yeeg will accept whatever decision he made, but he definitely hates all of you because you killed half his kitchen staff.
Did we?
Actually, Droop did. So he hates Droop, but you're with Droop, so he hates you by default. Guilt by association. He's also afraid that Droop is Lupo's cousin, so
That connection.
he can't mess with him because Lupo will turn on him. So he just hates you by default. But, I mean, he will feed you food. You might not want to eat it, but he will feed you.
I can ritually cast Unseen Servant to help him in the kitchen while we're here.
So you're not that bad, but he hates the others.
Less guilty by association.
You're helpful. So, Eventually, most like the goblins will reclaim different rooms. They'll take some of the hobgoblin rooms. They will re-armor themselves with some better weapons that the goblins had. And they'll spread out a little bit. So they're reclaiming their positions. Eventually, Lupo will come into here and be like, yeah, you can't stay here for long because this is my room. So you're guests now, but you got to go soon.
You have a plan for the hobgoblin
Not yet,
party?
but we'll figure that out when we're rested, fed, and everybody is back to normal. So that's kind of where we're going to draw. We're going to pick up the next morning after everybody's rested and level. Well, you didn't level, but everybody's rested and back to normal.
You said it. You can't take it back now.
I said you didn't level.
You said we leveled first.
Now, the holidays are here. So, honestly, because we play every other week, I don't think the holidays is going to affect our game at all. So, it's like...
Our next game would be the 4th.
Right. Next game would be the 4th. I think we're all going to be fine with that. Does anybody have any kind of things that they're going to miss it?
Nope.
Not that I know of right now.
Cool.
So
we will plan to play on the 4th. Hopefully by then I will be 100% because I'm telling you right now, my throat is killing me. I sound horrible, but I had fun. So I'm glad I was able to push through. I hope you guys had fun.
I thought we were all going to die.
I thought you were all going to die too, but yeah, I had decided a while ago that Rhodey and Toady got into an argument about Charlie being in charge. Like, what happens if Charlie dies? Who's in charge then? So then they had to find you. And Charlie was like, these two goblins are going to kill me while I'm sleeping.
That's when they asked that question of who's in charge if he disappears or something happens to him. I'm like, these guys are going to stab this guy in his sleep.
Right. So Charlie was like, nope, we're going to find him. So they basically spent the night coming to look for you. And then they ran into Droop and Vin retreating. So they basically started working their way back to see if they can help. When you guys popped out of the other side, they were like, oh. So they started helping. So that's why there was. Glassstaff was just trying to get away. And I will tell you that the person that was drummer was, who knows?
I know.
What was it?
It was probably the Dark Elf, right?
Right. What was the Dark Elf?
What do you mean, what was it?
So the Dark Elf wasn't a Dark Elf. The Dark Elf was a doppelganger. That is why their illusion... it's not even an illusion. Yeah, they physically change into the person. That one point when you were on the ground, she was reading your thoughts. That's why she was able to take your form.
Crap.
Remember I said you felt like somebody was in your head? That was her. So that's...
the one thing we can't bullshit is something that reads our mind.
Right. So there was a couple of times that she was like, you're going to give me the map because you don't have a choice. Like she knew. That's why it was hard to bluff her because she's able to read thoughts.
I'm speaking to someone that already... Yeah.
Right. So that's why I was like...
That's rude. You're rude. That's rude.
Well, yeah, she was a bitch. But it was funny because it's like Guitarist knows it's not you. I should have taken your token and ran you out there, but it's like I'm gonna shoot him. What do you mean you're gonna shoot him? She's like, yeah, I'm proving a point to the goblins.
I was gonna say I was out of sight. You could have just duplicated my token and.
Right, I should have, but I honestly was like, she'll role play it. You know, she literally shot you. I was like, wow.
Bloodthirsty.
So I rarely
found a way to role play it.
I rarely call bullshit on Fury, but I'm calling bullshit on that one.
It was a little bullshit. I know. I just like to mess with you and make you angry.
No, you didn't make me angry. I was just like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm going to shoot him. And you were so happy about shooting him. That's what's worse.
I'm always happy with violence.
But you avoid it so often.
That's why she's the stabbing queen.
Oh boy.
Stabbing queen.
Young and lean,
I like how-
only 17.
So watch next session. She's going to talk about how many times she came near death and how she almost died. Again, another episode where she got hit not once.
Best tank ever.
Yeah, except she's not in the thick of it. For those of you watching, thank you for joining us. As we love when you guys come by and take a look. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
All.